You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I have got your weekly promo. After they skipped last week altogether, gave us no promo because they gave us the mega promo the week before for Day of Days. This one is a good one. Kristen Demands is making some demands. JJ Devereaux is taking a life or death risk, and Alex Kiriakis is completely stunned. If you are new here, I'm Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to break down the promo, tell you what day each thing is happening and the spoilers tied to it from the official daily spoilers list. And be sure and hang around to the end because I'm going to show you the brand new promo as well. And hey, if you're not following, please reach down, click subscribe. Let's get into it. So the very first scene has a voiceover saying, "She can't know." So Chanel is sitting in the bed while Johnny is asleep and he's having a nightmare, and he is saying, "No, Joy, we shouldn't do this." And there's some scenes of him making out with Joy. If you're one of those wondering, did they bang? They did the deed. Don't assume his innocence. They definitely did it. And Johnny is saying to EJ, "I cheated on my wife." And he's very adamant. And of course, he had already admitted it to his dad this past week. So the spoilers for this: on Monday, November 18th, Johnny is struggling to keep his cheating a secret from Chanel. And of course, Joy has already said, "Don't tell her, you're going to make my life hell." And again, I've said this, but he could just tell her he slept with some rando whose name he doesn't even remember. He doesn't need to drag Joy into it, but I guess it wouldn't be soapy if he didn't. Tuesday, November 19th, spoilers have Johnny feeling like he's unworthy of Chanel. I agree. He is. And maybe that is, what's triggering the nightmares, those feelings of unworthiness. But I feel like the scene from the promo may start Thursday, but probably happens on Friday, November 22nd, because official spoilers say that Johnny is in a tough spot with Chanel. Yeah, I can't imagine how Johnny's going to explain himself when he wakes up and sees his wife glaring at him and wants to know, "Why are you saying, Joy, we can't do this?" How is he going to explain himself? And as for that scene of EJ and Johnny, that may just be a replay from this last week. They may not actually show a scene again. So the second scene of the promo has the voiceover, "He's about to know." Alex and Joy are at his place and he says, "You and Johnny, you hooked up?" Alex is shirtless, but that's pretty par for the course. Thank you so much, Days of Our Lives, for giving us that treat. And, hopefully she didn't hook up with him too. So the spoilers for this: Tuesday, November 19th, Alex and Joy are rehearsing and running lines together. And on Friday, November 22nd, Joy tells Alex about the big secret of what she did with Johnny. So I guess after working together and, feeling like, oh, we're work friends, she feels close enough to Alex to confide in him. Come on, girl. That is a rookie mistake. He is good friends with Chanel. He's not a great friend of Johnny's, especially after the way that Johnny talked to Chanel and embarrassed both of them at work. And basically that whole big scene called attention to the Stephanie thing, which almost got her fired. So I just cannot imagine why Alex would keep his mouth shut. I think, he will be very inclined to run and tell Chanel. Now, Joy may beg him not to, but why? Why would Alex even consider keeping her secret, right? All right, the third scene of the promo starts with the voiceover, "He knows how." So Chad's talking to JJ with Kat there. They're at the Horton house, and Chad is saying, "You realize how dangerous this is going to be." And JJ says, "I'm in." So this past Thursday, we had JJ and Chad bickering. Kat was there again at the Horton house. JJ was raging at her, deservedly so. And I suspect that their conversation from Thursday may pick up on Monday, and this could just be a carryover scene. Otherwise, it will take place on or after Wednesday, the 20th, because that's when JJ confides in Gabi, probably about Kat, and Kat tells Chad her clever and daring plan to deal with Clyde. So Monday or Wednesday for this scene, but I'm cool if Clyde takes her. I don't care. You can't show up and fake as Abigail and not pay some consequences, although Annalyn McCord is a good little actress. Fourth scene of the promo, voiceover says he knows who. So we have a scene of Leo yelling at his laptop screen, and then Leo, not quite yelling, but very upset at Javi, saying, I know what you did, Javi. You're not going to get away with it. And Javi's like, what the hell? So the week starts out good for the two guys. On Monday, November 18th, Javi and Leo share some romance. But on Tuesday, the 20th, Javi is having to push back on Gabi about his new relationship with Leo. Of course, she hates Leo. And that same day, that's likely when Leo is yelling at his laptop because Lady Whistleblower makes a shocking comeback. And Wednesday, November 20th, Leo thinks Javi betrayed him and makes an accusation. So I do not think that Leo has set aside script writing and gone to do another Lady W column. I suspect maybe naughty Gabi does something. Maybe she's the one who wrote a Lady Whistleblower column to either set up Javi and make him look bad to Leo or vice versa. And, you know, JJ probably has access or credentials since Xander gave half of the Spectator back over to Jack, and that's his dad. So I think Gabi could easily get access to this. We'll see if it's her or not. That's just my suspicion. Gabi's done some really bad things, you know, hello, Julie's exploding heart transplant, right? The fifth scene of the promo has a voiceover, she knows why. And Jada's saying to Rafe, this is all about your macho pride. So there's no spoilers or date on this, but I'm sure it's about Rafe quitting. And Jada may think he'd rather quit than work for her. But I get what Rafe and Roman were talking about this past week because Rafe was injured in the line of duty. Seems like he was owed the same job he had before after putting his life on the line. So it's all very messy. And the last scene of the promo, very juicy. Scene number 6, voiceover says, and does she really want to know? So Kristen sees Ava in Brady's arms at the pub. And Ava claps back hard on Kristen and says, you and Brady are not together. And Kristen says to Brady, so what's your answer? Want to give us another chance? So this past week, we had Ava questioning Brady about whether he was really manipulating Kristen, dangling a reunion to get the serum for Sarah, or if he's really tempted to get back with her. Thursday, November 21st, spoilers say Ava gives Brady a piece of her mind. And then on Friday, November 22nd is when Kristen is grilling Brady about how close he is getting to Ava and about their growing connection. So this pub scene is probably Thursday and or Friday carryover, something like that. For me, I'd like to see Brady with Ava simply because it's something new and I'm all about fresh stuff. All right, here we go. Buckle up. I've got that brand new Days of Our Lives promo for you. Please enjoy.
No, Joy. No, we shouldn't do this.
She can't know.
I cheated on my wife.
He's about to know.
You and Johnny, you hooked up?
He knows how.
You realize how dangerous this is gonna be?
I'm in.
He knows who.
I know what you did, Javi, and you're not gonna get away with it.
What the hell?
She knows why.
This is all about your macho pride.
And does she really want to know?
You and Brady are not together.
So what's your answer? Want to give us another chance?